Hey, Coach Sean here. Thanks so much for coming to this page where we're going to go through defining our big why behind what it is that we want and what it's going to do for us. And this is basically day number 1 of my abs and arms program, where I'm going to help you to drop fat and build lean, hard muscle in the next 30 days by making a few simple changes that are very purpose-driven. Okay. Now, by the way, if you haven't already, make sure to apply for a free fitness and nutrition strategy call with me. Okay, you'll see a link and/or the form at the bottom of this video, and also join that free Facebook group if you haven't already. All right. So first and foremost, today, what I want to talk about is your goal. What exactly is it that you want? What do you want your body to look like? What do you want your health to look like? Maybe you want a six-pack, or you want chiseled arms, or you just don't want to be flabby anymore. You don't want the love handles. You don't want your gut there anymore. You don't want the man boobs. Whatever it is, what do you want to change about your health and your body? Maybe it's not physical as much. Maybe it's your mindset, right? Maybe you need more energy, more confidence, okay? So let's talk about more so the physical surface level changes. So let's say, I'm going to give you myself for example. So I like to stay in shape, and I want to constantly improve my physique because my real what and why, what is it going to do for me, and why do I want to be ripped and lean, is so I feel my best, I look my best, I'm my most attractive, because right now in my life I do want to attract a partner that shares the same values. One of those is health and fitness, and I know I'm not going to attract that same partner if she's not into health and fitness, and if I'm not taking care of myself. Why do I expect her to stay congruent with me and my beliefs and that value we share? Okay, it's just not going to happen. So if I want to be more confident in professionally, I'm a fitness expert, I'd better damn well be in good shape. Okay, if I'm not, then clearly something's off, something's not working right, and I need to change something about myself. So those are 2 big emotional drivers for me. I want to be congruent. I want to practice what I preach, and I know that will attract more clients to myself, my gym, everything that I will feel better about myself. I'll have better self-image. I know for a long time I struggled with confidence, and fitness and getting in better shape and health and getting ripped and lean, honestly, that gave me a massive confidence boost. And it may have been synthetic at first initially, but really when we value ourselves, make time for ourselves, make ourselves a priority, it completely changes everything else in our lives. All right? So what is it that you want and why? And the last point I want you to think about here is, what's the emotional impact? So what is it going to do for your relationships when you have more energy, to have more quality time with your friends and family, your spouse, your girlfriend, your friends, your family? What is it that you want? How is this going to emotionally drive you? Because I can promise you, let's say you can only work out at 5:30 a.m., which was my life for a while, and I actually now enjoy it. But the point is, at that time, I used to say, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a morning person. But once I discovered my goal and attached it to a purpose, how it was going to impact my life, that was enough to emotionally drive me to get my ass out of bed when I didn't really feel like it. Because there's going to be a lot of days where 5 o'clock comes too soon, and we could either hit the snooze and bullshit ourselves and lie to ourselves and justify it that we're sleeping in because we need it. But in reality, we probably have more energy if we woke up, got our ass out of bed, and went and hit the gym like we planned on, right? So what is this going to emotionally impact your life? In what way? Are you going to improve if you're in sales maybe, or if your job depends on the performance? Are you going to have more energy to perform at that level? Are you going to be more confident to talk to people in business that you need to? Maybe you'll have better communication with your coworkers, or if you work with people, maybe you'll be able to communicate with them more with more confidence and stature and poise, which is going to decrease your stress levels. Maybe you want your kids to respect you more. When they look at you and you're investing in your health, I can promise you that they are going to look at you with more natural respect because you're valuing yourself, right? Our life is a mirror image of how we view ourselves. If we don't value ourselves, we say there's no time for us, well, why do we expect anyone else to make time for us? Okay? So what the heck is this going to do for you once you do get ripped and lean and in top shape again, like you maybe were at one point in your life? How is that going to positively impact you? What are you doing right now, or what are you not doing right now that you would like to be doing, but you can't because you feel like shit all the time. You don't have any energy. You know you don't look your best. You're embarrassed to go out in public because you're a little bit soft around the edges. You got the love handles hanging over the side. So those are the real reasons that's going to push us to actually do the things we need to do, make the right choices with our nutrition, and act on our fitness. So write that down. Below this, you're going to find a link to a workbook. Okay, that's going to be your action journal for this week. It's going to get you a simple plan, which we're going to be talking about in tomorrow's video for day number 2, where we really define exactly how we're going to get to where we want to go. Because right now we're on the island of sad and we want to get to the island of happy. Okay? And there's certain things we're going to need to do to get there. First is knowing where we're going, where that island is, and why the heck we want to do it. Because the only way you're going to hop in the water and swim across the ocean is if there's enough purpose and drive behind it. We'll talk about how to create commitment and accountability later, but let's work on your plan next. So look for that video from me tomorrow. In the meantime, if you haven't already, go ahead and join our Facebook group, introduce yourself, and also apply for a free fitness strategy and nutrition session with me.